Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to you all, my friends. I am Diesel Pilot, along with Leslie Pro 4, and we're welcoming you to yet another SMB3 Randomizer weekly race. We've got among our members tonight, we've got Teeks88, uh, one of the kings of the randomizer, former tournament champion. He's also joining us with Marky Mark 679 and Bill's Great Man. So I'm looking forward to seeing what these guys going to throw down. This is a new flag set that some folks generated out of their own imaginations and desires and wills over this last week. Uh, Leslie, are you there? And would you like to tell us a little bit about it?
Good evening, everybody. So this flag set could be some potential chaos because we have possibilities such as possible locks being broken, possible World 1 rock being destroyable, as well as a possible J damage, possible easy power-up system, and a possible smarter Lakitu. So be careful around Lakitu. That foe can be dangerous. We are starting in Giant Land.
Leslie, are you going to talk about the favoritist of the flags, the possibles?
I'll defer to you on that one.
Oh, the one about the one-up mushrooms.
Oh, yes, our one-up mushrooms could be poison shrooms, and that would be dangerous, like these boomerang bros that teach dispatches. Oh, it suddenly heals Great Man has a power-up and took a hit, so that might be a J. That might be easy power-ups. Without J damage, I might add. We get 5-7 on Marky Mark's end.
Okay, so we are looking at
Or a Toad House, excuse me. No J damage, so that's a good thing. Oh, this Lakitu's a bit of a sniper. Look out!
The Sniper 2 was one of the newer things that we added not long ago, and I think it was Macobra that worked on the code to get it so that Lakitu will actually target where Mario is going to be instead of where Mario was. I don't know, the one on Teeks looks like he's throwing it where Mario was. The one on Heels too.
So not a Smarter 2, but not the Sniper Lakitu, but we got a Boss Bass in 1-1, which makes for a scary level, and Marky Mark goes down the hole instead of in the fish's gut.
Well, one way or another, you're going to be feeding the water monster.
Although I think at that point you're actually feeding the monster down the bottomless pit, but I digress.
Isn't that a water monster too?
Nope, it's normal power-ups. Okay,
normal
somebody
power-ups.
went and got a power-up from a Toad House, so... Okay, I missed that. So oh, we got 6-6. Look out, runners. This could get ugly.
Who let 6-6 show up in the early stages of this race?
I don't know, but Heels did some nice movement manipulation to get the blooper out of the way.
Oh no! So, so we do have Stewie Cartman in the chat. For those of you who were not watching the chat earlier, there is some interesting news from Stewie. Leslie, would you like to fill us in on that?
So, earlier today on stream, Stewie Cartman hit a new PB of 51-31, one Death Early Hammer, and one hand. GG, Stewie, way to go.
Oh yeah. Even though it wasn't the randomizer, still want to celebrate our runners when they do some fabulous play. And yeah, Stewie Cartman had it today in spades. So GG, and let's give a shout out to Stewie Cartman.
I do have to break away from that because we do have poison mushrooms. as Heel's Great Man ran into one while using a star, thankfully, and it just disappeared.
Yes, the mushrooms that should Mario eat it will be enough food to last him the rest of his life.
Yep, as well as the sort of food that, well, it would be like going to Taco Bell. It would send him to the bathroom.
I think Marky Mark just spawned 2 poison shrooms in that Hammer Bros stage.
Yeah, Heel said that as well. Oh, or was it? At least I think it was Heels.
Yeah, there it is from 5F1. And you're watching it go, and you're just like, no, keep going, Bo. Keep going, bro.
And World 4 Airship is at home. Heavy Koopaling.
Oh, Iggy is such a beast today, and we'll find out whether or not one of our other flags was enabled.
I saw what Teeks was going for there. The wall jump into the off-screen wand grab. No cutscene. Skip. So, yeah. And speaking of, one more thing about Taco Bell. There's some folks I follow who rave about that. No thanks. Because fast food does not agree with me. Anyway, what's our next world, chat?
Oh, let's do evens and odds. Oh, well, we got 2 showing up. I guess evens and odds is in play.
We got ourselves a hand stage, hand 3. What will our item be?
Let's go Kingslayer. Whoa!
Oh, you called it!
Wow, okay. Yeah, so that is not a worthless item that Sounder Fan was hoping for. And it looks like every one of us, that's required, so every one of our runners will be playing and will be picking up a Kingslayer. We did get a hammer from the Peach Letter.
I doubt that it comes into play here just based off of how the pipe is positioned. The other one's going to be on the other side of that rock. We just don't know if it's going to be good or bad.
Yeah, so, yeah, that makes perfect sense. I probably won't be going to use it. Definitely not blind. Marky did have a little bit of trouble trying to get over that pole in the hammer stage, but he got through it. Got his reward. And see, Teeks is moving right along.
That he is.
I think that's a pretty valuable, useful rock break.
It is, but it's 3F1, door 6 for it. That other fort's probably World 1 fort, just based off what we've seen.
Yeah, that would make that'd be a good chance of that, I imagine. Let's see what Heels decides to do. He's gonna take a look now here, and he's also not checking to see if the lock breaks either, which probably a good call because you'd have to play
Oh, Heels takes the death. And it's 3F2.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, I see what Heels was checking. Heels just checked that the lock hammers do not break them. Oh, and we get a door 3 from Heels. You love to see it.
Wow. Nicely played, Heels.
Absolutely.
And Teeks and Mark finish up simultaneously different Boom Boom fights. Let's see what Teeks gets from this hammer bro.
Let's see what it is. It's a P-Wing. Now, had the first fort been 7F2, I could see runners just nope out of it just to break the rock and just get out of just not deal with it. or even World 8 for it. But I digress.
So Teeks immediately equipped the P-Wing and took it into this airship battle.
I like the play.
It was just a World 1 airship, but still, having a P-Wing to go into any Koopa Kid fight is preferable to having, oh yeah, like what Heels is doing right now, where he has that happen, and that.
And Teek's got the off-screen wand grab into the screen wrap. That's a 4-second save right there. Do we get 6 next?
Let's see it. Let's go for it. You got a fire flower. Oh,
Now
we
we
just got
get
one.
World 1.
Yeah, so we cut it in half each world. 4, 2, and then 1.
Well, not worth trying for the World 1 rock here, because you got a fort that you gotta play anyway.
This is Teeks.
Oh,
Teeks is going for the
and a
belt
white
straps.
claw, which you might as well have given Boss Bass a kidney stone.
So, something we do want to go and share is that the SMB3 Rando channel that we've Heels and I have been working on building did recently gain affiliate status. So we'll be looking at. We do want to see if our runners and our viewers want to join us later on for another race. As the evening goes on, we might want to consider that. But yeah, either way, we'll might look at tomorrow as well, some other events. But yeah, affiliate status has been great. We've been excited about that. It's one of the first works. And oh, Teeks finds 7F2. It is the gatekeeper for World 1.
I had a feeling with that setup that 7F2 had a good chance of showing up there, because it seems like you get a barricade of some kind that becomes hard required. 7F2 generally isn't too far behind, and that's the case here. Teeks just zipping right through 7F2, devil may care attitude about it. Gets to Boom Boom small. Gotta be careful here, don't die now.
No cares given about that.
Full 5-hit Boom Boom.
Max damage. But successful kill.
Our runners all within a stage of each other. Marky Mark in 7F2, Heels finishing 7F2, Teeks fighting Larry and finishing Larry off, and Larry, relative softy, not being a full 5 hits. Okay, I see what Marky Mark's doing, trying to save the Fire Flower, but at this point, it would have been faster to have taken the damage boost, but I get why.
Yeah, he also did.
Wait, whoa. That thing
clipping was disabled.
Pushing him out.
Yes, clipping was disabled. That was one of the other randomized flag sets.
So Marky Mark now has that knowledge, albeit painfully.
You clip to the left instead.
That's gonna make going for the item in Spike Fort a bad idea.
There's a lot of things that just became a bad idea.
Yeah, like this Boomerang Bros fight. Yeah, Marky gave it an effort, but game said no.
Yeah, just clip a Firefly or a star or something. Yeah, there he goes.
Well, speaking of Spike Fort, here we are.
Oh, I don't know if Teeks has realized it yet, but that will definitely force him in the wrong direction, and... Oh!
Hey, that was a Fire Flower, too!
Oh,
You hate to see it.
But he got the knowledge, at least.
painfully. That's gonna make P-winging inside of 7-1 seem like a good idea, which, willing to bet it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moral of the story is always check your flag settings before you enter a race and figure out what's going to be the rules.
If it's random, find safe ways to test things.
Yes, that would have saved him a whole lot of trouble.
Stewie had that hit queued up perfectly in chat. We've seen the room with the view.
Kills.
Short.
I love the tail swipe kills in the water.
Really, I did not know you could do that.
It's if you're barely out of the water when you actually hit it, you can still initiate the tail swipe attack.
Well, it doesn't matter which fort was required because they're both right there. You might as well play them both.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, heels.
Heels having a case of the right box.
Nimble dodge there on that boss pass. And that 6-5, that was actually a pretty clever technique. It had been a few seconds since he had tail swiped that shell, so he just didn't know the tail swipe was. He's picked it up, and that let him carry the shell all the way up to the top.
That was a smart play.
And here comes Teeks also joining. Now, okay, that's what. That's right. Teeks still has to clear, or Teeks has already cleared the fort that makes that possible. But Teeks, no, he's trying to clip it, but he can't clip it because, yeah, I think he realized it as soon as.
That basically pulled a John Nintendo from Nintendo World Championship and said, "Strategy not found."
Oh,
excuse me. That's got to be like some sort of reverse hitbox, where the white block just passed right through the shell. Somebody clip that, because I ain't never seen that before.
Yeah, that was a new one on me, too. But he did make a clever escape on the way out, so I like it.
We got 2-4 as Marky Mark is in the Air Force.
Alright, 2-4. Teeks is out of there. Marky Mark clearing up the Air Force, Spin Boom. And Heels clearing up the 2-4 Boom Boom.
Heels took a quick peek to see if he had cleared the correct fort. The first fort was not correct. Air Force was the answer.
Well, that's valuable information, even though it's a little bit late to actually correct it.
Oh, Marky Mark goes down to a nanny blooper. There's a gross place for that. Oh, holy moon shoes, Ludwig.
Ludwig's gonna jump when he doesn't have the earthquake property. It's an interesting little thing about that.
Yeah, usually I'll try to bait out a jump or a first move to where I can counter, knowing that Ludwig could easily out-jump Mario. Also, nice Lakitu kill by Marky.
Yeah. I think Marky also had a very fine tail swipe like a 2 kill last week. Now, with that being World 7, we won't know what the item is unless Teeks decides to flip over his inventory. He chooses not to. For some reason, he just doesn't want to give the viewers a show.
Oh, and there's a Boss Bass tail swipe, and it looks like Boss Bass is also faster.
That tracks. Heals equips the frog suit going into Piranha 2 and moves right on through. Drops the frog suit and oh. Yeah, that was a... Oh, yeah, I saw that one already. That was on Teeks' side. We saw the hammer, too. So, double hammer, yeah. There goes double hammer.
Definitely the spot to use double hammer, no doubt about it. So if you were patient with your hammer usage, you definitely were rewarded. Otherwise, you're playing 4 stages and at least 1 fort.
Instead, might be able to play with just 1 fort if you could guess right.
We got 4F2, Donut Fort.
Heels is having a rough time with the Sludbook fight. Yeah, he's down to just small Mario and fine. Oh, okay. Yep. Good play.
Another 5-hit Boom Boom. Yikes.
The Boom Booms and the Koopa Kids have been fed today.
I mean, neither fort required, Stewie, but that 1 fort allowed Teeks to get to the correct pipe faster. Unless that first pipe led into the cluster of pipes, then maybe not. And Wendy just a 1-hitter.
Oh. Small being windy, you don't see that too often.
Marky Mark with the fire kill out of World 4.
So something else that has been proposed recently by our friend Tozzle is a Mario 3 Rando Bingo that would use the open world mode and would allow us to go and achieve different objectives like in various other bingos that you see in Pokemon or Super Mario Odyssey and stuff. Oh, Teeks, okay.
That might be muscle memory, to be honest.
Yeah. Which is fair. That's a hard one to get around. But it's also the reason why I love the no clipping flag is because I still don't clip.
There are enemies that just do not get along with the piranhas that come out of the pipe on the side. I think that's only in this level, too.
Oh, Teeks, nice move. Use the power boost jump off the turtle shell to get up out of that last part of 7-1.
That was some impressive movement. And yes, we did, Krista. It was the required fort in World 1. Hard required.
Yeah, World 1 Force, it was a blessed... Krista, you would have been very proud of whoever rolled it.
And Teeks moved through that fort
Krista,
brilliantly.
come back.
Krista, you probably see it on the next seed.
She does have some nice animated emotes.
Got a paradox pipe, and I see. You play 2 levels to get to the correct pipe on this other way, or the fort. Ah, and this enemy set in 2-1 is gross.
Now, Teeks somehow on that jump with the star missed the boomerang going through the first time. So I had to go back and hit it again so that he could clean up the boomerang and spawn the treasure chest. But
The other level was 5-9 Diagonal Doom. Yeah, you're gonna want to take that. Yeah, the option Teeks took was definitely the better option.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Heel's moving his way through 7-1 now. But Teeks is up in the sky. And looking at...
Oh, that's a long path.
Yeah, looking at whether he wants to play a fort or... a random fort or a random stage first. And, you know, I'm wondering, we haven't seen one fort yet. That would be a good location for one fort.
Yeah, it could quite literally be either or.
I would... Considering that, I would actually... I'd like to see if one fort is that blue one.
It's 7-6. Do you got a P-Wing? Otherwise, you're climbing.
P-Wing's been used. Goodbye. Oh, Krista. You're making the number lose count.
Or Teeks is just gonna say to heck with it and cloud it into 1-5.
Good choice. Go ahead and equip a Fireflower as well. Get all the extra power-ups you can, all the extra hit points, so you can make it a little bit of an easier fight.
Oh, he goes for the tunnel strap, but the piranha plant takes a bite.
Took a bite out of Teeks.
Yep, there goes the fire flower. But it suffice to say that fire flower went out in style.
Oh, Marky is now playing 7-1.
But yeah, fun fact, that coin block in 5-1 that Teeks just went past while invincible. You hit that while you're invincible, it's a star.
Oh yeah, I love the continuous star mechanic in this game, where as long as you hit it when you are still star power, it causes the item to be a star instead of a coin. And that was a lovely mechanic. It was a nice little benefit to people who were actually playing fast. Probably helped to promote speedrunning in its infancy.
Possibly. I feel 7-7 also played a hand in that, because that's a level where you have to not only move fast, but change stars in order to get through it. There's
you had to do it.
way unless you do the 7-7 ground clip.
Whoa! Marky Mark just experienced a Paragoomba flying up through the bottom to say hello. But when Paragoombas give you a kiss, it is not a harmless gesture of fun. And there's Boss Pass too.
Yep, and the cat jumped on Teeks' keyboard.
And the cow jumped over the moon.
And we finish with World 6. It'll be interesting to see how the pipes lay out in this world, because that will play a big factor on how long this world is. We start with the Sky Speedway stage, however.
Ooh, nice dodge at the very end. I think part of that is knowing that something's coming and to be prepared for it.
Nice Sledge Bro fight. Marky Mark gets the bad news, however, he's gonna have to go the long way here. Okay, so the pipes aren't totally useless. Oh, hi, 7F1.
Unusually separated from 7F2.
Antiques goes for Ragu.
Or is it Prego? By the way, he does have Pete speed.
Yep, you need to fly to finish 7F1. That is the second time I've seen Mario on a screen wrap walk through a giant Koopa.
Yeah, it's it really is weird. I don't know if it's something with the hitboxes or because of the positions because there's such a giant enemy.
That boom boom was 4 hits.
Ha ha ha. It is spooky season.
Yep, that it is. Antiques checks the value of the pipe, and the one behind the lock goes a stage farther. Now, I would have taken on one of those Hammer Bros to just avoid the dreaded Hammer Bro Marathon / Narfman special. Been seeing that quite a bit in Randomizer lately.
I think we had the one last week, didn't we? Where it seemed like 30 seconds.
Something like that. It was ridiculous.
Keeps on making his way through. Finds 2-2.
Yep, we got ourselves a sand trap.
2-2, of course. Being the patron level of ballerinas, right?
Very technical level in terms of single block jumping, especially in the back end of it.
Oh, so I'm sure you absolutely loved that Narfman special.
And now we have 6F2, and Teeks is jumping right in.
There we go. Nice nice flight, hybrid flight privilege in 6F2.
The full flight is really gutsy. It's one of those strats where it really does. It's one of those where Rich Flower Power said it best. Takes some courage to run this game. Especially some of the speed strats, just saying.
A lot of the speed strats are, well, they give you palpitations.
Yep, not just you, but folks watching. It's part of the fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Alright, here comes our Lemmy. Clown Ball Koopa. 4 hits. And off to World 8 with Teeks.
So how many bridges, chat?
I mean, you already know what I'm going to say, and I'll probably be wrong.
Yeah, I know. We'd love to see it happen. I know Zero in chat's calling for it. Stewie's calling for it.
Alright, love it. Chris, I'm sure you're going with -1, right?
Meanwhile, the Princess Letter just said Whoa. I guess we've got 3 forts right up front.
Yeah, that was, Well, I didn't see if the top one was a Air Force or a tank, which could have been a fake tank if it was a
We have
tank.
Air Force and Navy on this screen.
Oh, it was Navy. Okay.
And with there being only one pipe to get to this screen, playing at least 2 makes sense. 3 to be really safe. Knowing what we know about the flags, I might have considered staying small there, but it's gonna pay off for Teeks, and we're getting the upside down orb.
All
Or
right.
bro. Bro.
Heels is redoing that flight attempt in 7F1. Teeks is making his moves.
And there's a lock in the way. Well, that kills the 4, and he's gotta go back.
Oh, 8 fort. Opening gates once again.
Except this time it literally is opening a gate. And he gets a yump off the P-switch. Nice.
And perfectly timed jump to miss the boo.
He just missed the hot foot and the potable. Teeks absolutely threaded the needle through this World 8 fort.
Making it look easy there. We all know it ain't easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Those moves are very difficult. Teeks just made it look pedestrian.
That is the benefit of many years of practice. And one bridge.
I think it's on. Hey, it's going to be on the hand bridge at this point.
There's not many other places for it to go. We know it's got to be one of the tank tiles. And so there it is. One of 2 tank tiles. He's got to go. Well, yeah, I think he's got to go back to that pipe right there, the one on the left. There we go. Now we're getting some new ground. And
I like the play call, but it doesn't pay out.
Yeah, but I do like the decision to nope out of that stage and go to the other direction.
And with it being 3-2, it's easy to nope out. You just sink it like a stone in the water.
I think he wanted to pick up that Fireflower after he saw what it was, but it was a little bit too late.
And we did get a couple of statue kills on Boom Boom. Oh, Marky Mark missed the jump input, and down he goes. That looked like the classic eat and jump, down you go movement. Which, I don't care how long you play this game, it gonna happen to you. And if you say it's not gonna happen to you, it gonna happen to you, and you gonna get humbled.
It's just gonna do that to you. Oh, Heels tried to do a statue kill on Louie.
I think he was also trying to avoid the crazy balls.
Yeah, but he got out of there. So Teeks has now cleared the path to Bowser's Castle. He's got the last bridge built. He'll be joining us in Bowser's Castle in just a moment.
Just the hammer suit. Doesn't need anything else.
What do you want to bet he's been holding on to that hammer suit since that first fish hand stage?
Pretty sure all of us are calling that.
and he remembers, oh wait, I can't clip through it, and even if I could, it's going to be a poison shroom.
Yeah,
Can't clip
that's
through
one of
that
those
either.
things that has gotten me in recent weeks. Five F2 for heals. No scam laser, so for Teeks. Hi Bowser, bye Bowser. Get your GGs in chat for Teeks.
Very nicely done. Oh, Mark. Oh, no.
For Teeks, that's going to be an official race time of 39 minutes, 8 seconds.
That does put Heels and Marky Mark both moving through World 8 now. Oh. Picked up the mushroom just in time to lose it. And the up pipe, the ultimate boss of Mario 3.
Oh, for sure.
Giving Marky the business.
15 yards, replay the down.
I've had too much of that in the last couple of weeks.
Yep, tell me about it. On the NFL side, just saying.
Had enough of seeing my teams with the 15 yards and automatic first down, by the way. Well, I did just switch over to Heels' audio. I thought he might have audio, but it sounds like he does not.
Nice recovery jump by Marky Mark, bailing out of jumping onto the lift in 6F1 by jumping back into the left. It's longer, but the benefit is you don't take lava. Which, when you're down to 1 life in reserve, you're trying to avoid taking deaths.
Yeah, I just realized that. So Teeks finished up with 6 extra lives, and Heels has 9, but Marky Mark only has that 1.
Yeah, that is concerning. Oh, we got a star here. Heels might be going for the bro here.
I'd be shocked if he doesn't, and there he goes.
And I'm gonna echo what Sounder fan said in chat. I also did not realize that platform reset.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was one of those where if it's gone, it's gone.
Nope, that platform is kind of like an enemy. It takes up an enemy spot, and if you lose track of it where it goes, then it respawns where it respawns, or it respawns where it initially spawns. And since it's not a thing that can be killed, it always spawns.
Which is a good thing, and Marky's done with World 8 for it. Heels is playing out 3-2. Interesting decision.
Yeah, those platforms like that, they hold one of the same, or a spot from the same bank of slots that the enemies occupy, which is why in 5-9, if you don't kill the fire chomp soon enough, you could end up despawning one of the platforms.
Which would be bad. By the way, that was 3-3 that Heels played. Because he's coming in the back way. Here comes 3-2.
Yeah, but maybe he'll try the other way now.
Nah, I think it would be faster at that point to just play through.
Well, he's going the other direction now. I guess it depends on how many times you got to do the up pipe. He's got 2 clouds. As long as he can finish this fort, super tanks on just small Mario, he can do it.
Not sure I would have taken the death there in Marky's spot, because now you're out of lives. Now, whatever this level is, you have to clear it. Thankfully, it's not a bad level, but still, major risk reward.
Yeah, that's a rough show there. So here we go with heals. Clouding that, go back the other direction. He's got enough clouds to do it, so let's see it happen. Oh, Stewie. Yeah, if you oracled one for it, let us know what it is.
As Marky Mark hits the 5-star Frog Splash, Heals is now in Bowser's Castle. A P-Wing in the Tan Fort in Skyworld. I see. Interesting.
Gills also keep in mind he does not have the privilege of going through the clip. Does get rid of the swamp.
I like that play just because that's one less thing to worry about. Now, Teeks went the top route, so this is going to be a completely different set. Okay, that statue laser was crazy. Even can be scary when those statues shoot. I know those hammers do not put out Bowser's fire. The only thing that really does that is an ice flower, which is not in this game.
Yeah, it would be nice, but we'll have to do a different game. Oh
no!
no!
He's lost the hammer suit with like 1 or 2 hammer hits left. Hate to see it.
That was right.
Gonna have to fight this out the good old-fashioned way. This Bowser's hitbox do be fixed.
Looks like he's got it figured out, though. Just got to make a couple more misses.
Right there.
And there he goes. I think heals as long as he...
Oh, Marky lost the hammer suit. And down goes Bowser on Heels' side. GG's in chat for Heels.
So that puts Heels in our second place spot at 45.54. Nice palindromic time. Yep. Because totally all love palindromes.
Yep. Also, that third fireball was kind of nasty on the second to last jump. But Marky's through. Get your GGs in chat for Marky, who finishes strong on a rather lengthy seed.
And that will do it for our first race. And it looks like now we've got Teeks and Marky Mark both lining up to do a second race. And we'll see, we might get Heels in. And I also did drop, well, I think I dropped the link. Yeah, I dropped the link in for the, oh wait, no I didn't.
Oopsie.
There we go. Drop the link in for the second race in our Discord to let people know, and just in case they want to join us for another race. And there we go. All right, Leslie, thank you very much for that too. And let's see. So we are going to go figure out what flags we want to do, and we'll get back to all of you here in just a little bit. So thank you all for joining us, and stick around for yet another wonderful race. All right, for now.
We'll be back. Good evening, Speed Gaming, and welcome back to the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer Weekly Race. And for this second race, we have Teeks versus Marky Mark. Now, Diesel, were there any changes to the flags?
None at all.
Excellent. So this ought to be interesting to see how it plays out. Hey, chat, what's our first world?
Hey, Leslie. How many Kingslayers are we gonna get?
At least one. At least one. At least one. Probably two. Chat predicting worlds to start. I see a 5, I see a 3. I know there's someone thinking reverse world order out there.
Oh, like me? Me? Yep. That's me. I like the money in this hash.
Yep.
This is indeed a money hash. And we will be getting the runner streams catching up here anytime now. We have released them about time enough that Marky's counter should be counting down in just a few more seconds. Just there we go. There we go. And we'll be getting this race underway in 3, 2, 1. Bing.
Just like last seed, we start with World 4.
All right, and even a level that we're not even going to get a chance to even look at. But pick your bro fight.
Oh, Marky Mark gets hosed.
Yeah, he's going to go look at the other bro. I would even. Oh no, that was.
Disagree.
That was hogwash.
Of the highest order, I might add. I mean, I could quote the Iron Sheik here, but it would not be appropriate for speed gaming, so I'm going to abstain from doing that.
Oh yeah, and he even can't even get the mushroom out of the bro fight because it timed out.
Like, I've seen some bad hitboxes. That was about as bad of a hitbox as a referee, well, just name any really bad call in any football game, and yeah.
That was the tuck rule of hitboxes.
Hey, I wasn't saying reference the tuck rule, because to be fair, that was the rule back in 2002. It's changed since then. I was thinking more along the lines of the whole foot coming down rule that they passed. Garbage. Now our runners are in 2-3, getting back to the race.
And yeah, don't blame Krista. She just wanted 7F2 to be a joyful and fun experience. She wasn't the one making the tuck roll happen. Teeks, it's got this Paragoomba, and you got to get that shell going down and gets it clearing out the space he needs so that he can get out of there. Nicely done.
Yeah, very nicely done by both runners. The Paragoomba really makes that dicey. And we're in 3F1, the door 6 fort. Any door 3s? Marky keeps going. Teeks goes for it and
gets it! Nice.
Woo! That's a lead change just on door 3. Wow.
I don't know that we've ever seen that. Door 3 is kind of a thing that you just do because you feel behind, and often if you feel behind, you are, at least a little bit.
Yeah, but in that instance, Teeks wasn't that far behind. He was like literally seconds behind, and he flipped the script just by breaking out door 3.
And it's not even that. Yeah, it's not even that big of a time save if you get it.
Yeah, but in this case, the runners were close enough to where even that small time save changed who the leader is.
Well, that is the thing that happens when you're, especially in the early parts of any race. It kind of is like one of those games where I think of any other sporting event where you have one team decides early on they're going to go and press an advantage and take a lead, and it just snowballs from there for the rest of the game.
Yep, or it could also be a game where, let's just say any old football game where team opening drive, touchdown, other team responds with a touchdown.
Of course, you call it Teeks' door 3 fort. Okay. Door 3, Teeks just has a special door for himself. He thought about playing that fort, but when I think he saw the next, the rest of the map, he took a good look and realized that he could probably bypass that with that pipe. So, see how this goes.
It's 1-1 with giant enemies, which is certainly interesting.
I do enjoy seeing World 1-1 play. We haven't seen, we haven't had an opportunity that I know of yet to see whether we are in disabled clipping mode. We also, I don't think we've seen a shroom, a poison shroom.
Or a one-up shroom for that matter. What I do know is we're in 5-5, Homer Simpson's favorite level, because donuts.
Okay, Teeks looks at it. He does see that there's 2 forts to play. And so I guess he's going to go and try to see if, well, has he had a hammer yet? That won't be it.
Marky sees it. What's his play? Same play. And it's the World 1 fort. This is not going to do it, so Teeks is just going to nope right out.
Yep, we know exactly which fort that is now.
Yeah, it was the fort that both runners skipped.
And Marky Mark, in a conundrum with the Sludge Bros, gets out of there.
Yeah, I think he got out of there with that damage boost deliberately, just to ensure he gets to the Sludge Bro. Oh, Teeks, you shorted the jump, and you go down the hole.
And let's see, Marky's going to go ahead and play 1 fort, it looks like. He's probably going to go for the item. Yeah, he got the tail.
That would make sense.
Yeah, I like this play. Even though you know you're not going to need it, you've already passed the lock that it clears up. It's just a star. But, I mean, it could have been something very handy. And that star could prove incredibly helpful with another disastrous Hammer Bro location.
For a level you just want a star at the start of.
Right.
4 hits on Boom Boom and 6 F1. Nice flight by Marky Mark to get onto the platform first strike. Got a bit of time back from Teeks, who missed the jump, but then again, Teeks also didn't go into World 1-4 like Marky did, so if you ask me, it's a bit of a wash. Oh, clipping
There goes our
disabled.
clipping. Nice tail clip, or tail swipe for Teeks. Lucky duck, yes. Ducky don't go down. Ducky go down a hole. And Teeks is gonna go back and play the other bro.
French Vanilla Fire Bro, by the way.
Oh, that
Good
was a good
payoff.
play. Yeah. Going into the World 2 airship at 8 minutes in. Yeah, that's a good risk reward situation there. And we've done Worlds 4 and 2 now. Just like last time. Are we going to get World 1 again?
Let's see, but our runners are within seconds of each other here.
I love this tight race. Marky Mark really has been putting in the effort to build up his skill in this game. And it's definitely showing.
Absolutely.
Anybody that can hold their own with Teeks is definitely playing better than the ELO rating and race time shows. And
Absolutely.
now we'll go to 5 instead.
Get ourselves the 3-9 beta and incoming boss bass.
Oh. Three-9 boss pass. Teeks gets cleared, and Marky Mark as well. Just seconds behind.
Or F2. You got donut for it. Very quick power-up grab from Teeks, clipping through the block to get it.
Yeah, he has definitely decided that it's enough. He's spent enough time in this seed. He doesn't need to do any more unless it's absolutely necessary. So that's all he's doing.
Absolutely. And also good evening to Danny P. Speed.
Oh, hey there, Danny. Welcome aboard.
What was that hitbox that Teeks had? It's like he just hit the shell and then got hit anyway.
Yeah, that's a, I don't know whose special that is. Somebody's got to have that as a special, though, right?
Heck if I know.
Danny, do you know whose special that is? Double Boomerang Bro kill. Nicely done. And the stars are out tonight on the Hammer Bros.
I can see why Teeks is playing it this way. We know this pipe goes to the clouds, so it's worth a free peek. Worst case scenario, you just lose a few seconds.
Oh,
Or
but
best case scenario, it's free. Sure, as good
it is.
special it is to bounce off the top of a buzzy beetle, yet still take damage anyway.
I wonder what he was doing there. I mean, everybody knows that has he seen that we're not clipping tonight?
I don't think so, but he may see it very soon.
This could
Oh
take him
no,
some
the
time.
Hammer Bro followed Marky Mark. This is bad. So now Marky's gotta clear it, and he does. Otherwise, he'd be stuck in that fight.
And I'm not entirely sure if Teeks didn't. Oh wait, I did see. Okay, yeah, he did get the pixel.
Oh, Nice.
the knowledge.
Nice shell smash right there, Teeks. Because what he did is jump on both simultaneously 3 times. They go in different directions and smash right back into each other.
That is a nice game mechanic that I absolutely love from this game. Is that little trick that just makes enemies not even respawn. Doing that little trick that Marky Mark just did too, where you throw a grab block into them, will do the same thing.
Difference is Marky caught one shell on the left and did not catch the other shell, so it didn't matter. Teeks is out of 3. Marky Mark shouldn't be too far behind.
Yeah, he's just really just the length of going through the World 7 airship over part. And those of you with the NLCS Dodgers and Mets, yeah, I can relate. I feel your pain. Leslie, you know the situation is with the Yankees. I saw them lose the other night in walk-off style to Cleveland.
Well, right now we are through 6. We are tied at 2. Cleveland was up 2-0, but during the break, Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. Oh, we get an anchor.
Okay. Of course, the anchor will serve as a wild card item, and there are 3 pipes right in front of us. And let's see if Teeks is able to... Oh, one of them will definitely take us... Well, at least might take us, as long as those 2 don't match. We'll see.
Very likely that they do. Gosh darn it, game! Why'd you have to do that as soon as I was mentioning it? And the 4th stage is 8-1.
Oy. Alright, that's gross. 8-1, the stage where Rando runs go to die.
Marky Mark gets up to the heavens off screen.
Oh, Krista, why you have to bring bad news like that to us?
To be fair, I already brought that bad news.
Yeah, I know, but...
He's going for P-Speed.
Oh!
He was trying to get it, and then Boss Bass goes, surprise!
Oh, no.
Oh, worst case scenario, Atlantis. Not happening.
Yeah, I think that would be worthy of Cloud, I believe.
Yeah.
Or just P-Speed it. Nice.
You got it that time.
Okay, just don't get nommed on the dive down. Nom 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 nom. Or we are Boss Pass. Nom 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 nom.
Got 1-2 on Teeks' end.
Oh, Marky, nice. Oh, that was close.
Very well done.
Alright, Teeks is looking around. He sees a fort. He's going to play the fort. That fort might just be required to build the bridge to Wendy.
I would certainly bet on that, knowing how this Rando can be.
Oh, is nice. I love it.
Oh, wow, Marky. I had
The 7F2
never
reverse
thought
clip.
of that. Clipping
Yes.
disabled? Not so fast. Not when you do it like that.
Yep, we saw it one other time. Not too long ago, actually. But yeah, I love that little strat.
Truly phenomenal. I need that one clipped for sure, because that was impressive.
Oh, yeah. Oh, don't worry. We are definitely going to make that a clip as well. In fact, I've got tonight's 2 clips set up on my computer, so once we get done with the stream, I'll go ahead and load them into our friendly neighborhood Discord.
Wendy coming to play tonight. All 5 hits.
Whoa.
Now Marky into 5F1 does take a hit. Picks up the star, and this will carry him through to Boom Boom. But
Yep.
it won't
All the way to the
be
door.
active at Boom Boom.
Yeah, but let's get all the way to the door. Good play. For World 1, we've got 2 forts, and it's obvious which one you're going to play. You're going to play 6F2, and these spawns the dry bones.
Such fantastic movement from Teeks through this fort. And Boom Boom's a one-hitter. And blink if you miss it, Teeks is already done.
Well, let's see what that does for us. It gets rid of the lock that's actually in our way. So Teeks is going to go. He's just got to play 2 stages. 6, 8.
6-7, and Marky
6-7,
Mark gets the fire kill on Wendy, which is going to save him a few seconds versus the strat Teeks did with the 5 hits.
8's the one with the grass and the jumps. Yep. The other auto-scroller.
Now, the World 6 does have 2 auto-scrollers.
Yeah.
It's 6-2
6-2
and 6-7.
Yep, this one's 6-7. This is the one that you can go and spawn the white mushroom house.
Yeah, the problem with that is you need to have fire at the end of the stage to get the remaining 40-something coins. So, is it really worth it? I don't think so. Oh, Teeks gets the faster swim strat. Very nice. That's a speedrun strat that you'll see top runners use in this stage in Warpless and Hundo. It looks really cool when they do it.
Marky did do a nice flight pattern in 6F2. I do love Teek's strategy there for getting rid of the Fire Bros in that Hammer Bro fight, the flooded arena. That was nice.
Hello from the World 4 airship.
P-Speed strats, ahoy! And pick up Fireflower.
Fireflower, nice, nice. Might as well let it rip, and he does. Gets the fire kill and a fast fire kill as well.
It's got 286 on the timer.
That's insane. Meanwhile, I'm just popping in the clip command to get that into the highlights show. Oh, I saw what you're going for, Marky. Got the Lakitu Stomp, but also took a hit at the same time. Here we got a World 7 and a forced draw. Or not, because locks are breakable.
Yeah, I definitely agree with going and see what's... oh, yeah, totally free World 7.
Yeah, that World 7 was quicker than a hiccup. Teeks just has to go through the airship. which is the World 3 airship, so this is not going to take long, because here's Ludwig. Ludwig heavy.
Oh, Krista Joy and Phantom SVT, both of you clipping Marky's anti-clip. We'll call it the anti-clip.
That's a good name for disable clipping, and yet you can pull that one out of your hat.
Well, part of the game is that you have to be able to go one direction or the other. And so disabling clipping, really it just turns the clipping so that you clip to the left instead of to the right. It is possible, and even hazardous, I'll say. Oh, is he going to break the rock? I guess not.
I certainly would have considered it because... Oh, I see why you didn't.
Oh, yep.
Because you don't have to.
There he goes.
3-4.
He 4 for 4 on the front enemies in 3-4 with fire kill.
Marky does not check the lock, and that's going to cost him a ton of time here.
Oh no.
Air Force.
I wonder if he thinks he's checked it already.
Or it's Sea Blade.
Yeah. Because he's going right on to the next pipe. I don't think it can go to... oh, no.
He would... Even if this were a cloud, it's not going to be the most helpful because this is stuff that Teeks bypassed.
The best outcome for him right now is that that fort that's right in front of him doesn't break the lock that's on his screen. And then he goes and looks at that other pipe.
Oh, and Teeks just clouded into 7-8.
Oi!
He just... Rather gross level. Even Teeks takes a hit to get past that mess.
Oh, yeah. You always damage because... Oh, hi, Boss Pass. Go... Boss Pass yourself.
Piranha Alley makes his presence felt, but Teeks is playing well. And Marky Mark's in 5F2, which, again, Teeks did not see because he skipped this.
Yep. So let's see which lock this breaks for Marky. The best option really is that this breaks the lock, or the other one. He doesn't see this break the lock on the screen in front of him. He goes somewhere else and actually finds the exit.
Hammer! Oh, that could be it right there because we know hammers break locks. Oh, look at this! That hammer's not gonna help with that.
Oops,
7F1. I think Teeks is going right for the ragu.
Yep.
Marky does not have a music box, or has one and is elected to not use it. You win.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I find myself playing other games where I end up finishing with an inventory full of items. I mean, it's kind of the trope that you play like any kind of RPG, and at the end, your inventory is just absolutely flooded with healing potions and mana potions and stuff because you just didn't use them until... Oh, wow, we got another fort to play.
Okay, I saw what you were going for! Marky was going for a no P-wing off-screen wand grab by flight, but he missed it by that much.
Beaks is going to go into World 8 flush with hammers. Fortunately, hammers are breaking locks tonight.
Oh, and the stage that Teak skipped was a hand stage.
Yeah, and Teeks, you can't screen scroll across that coin chip. You're going to have to go play it. Oh yeah, that post-game content. I just might want that sack of extra potions for the post-game content. I suppose so.
Yep.
All right,
They
so
could help for Superbug. Oh,
Krista,
and 7F2 are required to build a bridge again.
Krista, congratulations. We love you.
Perfect spot for 7F2.
You are the queen.
Marky Mark's just going to take a death out of 7-1 to play another level. In this case, that's the right play. There's a no clipping. It is 3-4. Now, if Marky Mark were to go back and play that for it, he would save time versus this, but I don't get that read right now. Oh, he went for the Lakitu, but didn't get it.
He's taking a look at this very carefully.
Alright, chat. How many bridges? Or are they all going to be locks so that Teeks can literally just go ham?
Re-roll date.
I mean, heck, why not?
After that gatekeeping 7F2, that would be perfect, actually.
Or is the game going to troll and give us 4 bridges? Stay tuned.
This would be perfect as well. I want my SMB.
The fort is right at the start, and it is super tanks.
So you can't avoid it. You gotta play it. In fact, there's you could have clouded it and gone right on into the Navy stage.
Look at how high Marky Mark spawned that boss bass. Oh, we're valid. 3F2.
Woohoo! Three F2. All for you. Don't run into the stretchy boo.
At least we're not swimming in Mountain Dew, because that stings the eyes.
Yeah, I mean, what's the Blue Mountain Dew? Baja Blast?
I think so. I've never had it.
Yeah, maybe that's the Mountain Dew. Alright, so we got the Air Force tile there in the dark area. And both tanks in the hand bridge area. Let's see what's in Bowser's Castle. Just one bridge. Oh, man.
That's a letdown.
Trolling us with all the hammers. And let's see, what's this? Alright, at least it's going to do something.
It is the Navy, where they want you as the new recruit.
Yeah, Phantom, I'm actually starting to think that it might be some sort of little hiccup where, just mathematically all of World 8s end up with one bridge. We should try to see if we can get a flag set up so that we can actually control how many bridges are in World 8.
Interesting.
Well, why not? We gotta go find that Air Force. The path to the Air Force. Looks like the path to the Air Force is going to go through at least one other action stage, and it is the 7-3 beta.
Marky Mark's playing Air Force, and he's going to find out the bad news as soon as he gets to the end of it. Or he's going to take a nasty spill.
Alright. Teeks goes to the Air Force at 6F3, which looks like Air Force and 6F3 switch tiles in this game.
I do believe this is our first time seeing Carpet Fort tonight in any form or fashion.
I do love the Carpet Fort, though. I love the escalator room and love the exit. Let's see, Teeks do it. Let's see, Teeks. Oh, come on, just... There we go.
Lockdown Boom Boom. And this is one fort you really do want to lock Boom Boom down in because... yeah, Boom Boom gets scary in that room, especially if he starts jumping around.
He's trying to figure out where we want to actually go. He finds a pipe to take. Oh, that was not the one.
That went to the elbow. Oh, there were poison shrooms all along. And our last one.
Oh, I love this stage. I love this stage.
And now Marky Mark gets the good or bad news, depending on your viewpoint, that 7F2 is hard required again. This time to build a bridge.
I love the bonus top side of 7F24.
Yeah, that top side is pretty cool. They do go that way in the all P-Wing route because there are 2 P-switches in that level. And without hammer suits, we are going into Bowser's Castle with fire.
Alright. Teeks, let's see it. Now we do know, and I hope he remembers, he cannot clip here, and I don't know if Teeks has seen the shroom yet. He's not even going to spawn it.
Smart. That could have been bad.
Like, let's think about this for just a moment. No.
Yeah, there are times where you're just like, no. Good save.
Oh,
avoids a
double
laser.
good play.
35 fireballs. Oh, it looks like Bowser got up too high. I'm gonna have to wait for him to come on down. That's what happens when you jump late in this flag set. But it doesn't matter as Teeks gets the fire kill. Get your GGs in chat for Teeks. Marky Mark gets the off-screen 1 grab. But as he does that, Teeks is crossing the finish line.
And Teeks rescues the princess with an official time of 36 minutes and 3 seconds. That'll give Marky Mark, well, we will know almost to the second Marky Mark split for World 8. And we will see if we can get Teeks in here. As we wait, Marky Mark is going to play the completely valid 3F2. And I see that in Cleveland, they're going on to the 8th inning. All right. And hello, Teeks. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on? How's everyone?
I'm doing all right. Oh,
GG.
is that a new icon?
Oh yeah,
In Discord.
oh yeah, it's artwork that Ikaros made, and she has it's based off of the Disney movie Elements.
Okay.
Ah,
Awesome.
I
Nice.
see.
Icarus also, something we should point out, did send out the emotes for the SMB3 Rando channel, and we got those loaded and available now. So thanks to Icarus for doing that. And when we are able to do broadcasts some more, of course, people will be able to do subscribes and all the other good stuff because we do have the affiliate status now, and we are looking forward to making progress on that. But still, I want to give a shout out to Icarus for her artwork and give her our thanks.
Yeah, and I'd like to extend a shout out to her, and she's also open for commissions if anybody's interested in emotes as well. And yeah, just to extend on that, yeah, it is based on the movie Elements. So yeah, that's actually just an illustration of me in Wade form, and she has an Emperor counterpart for herself. So absolutely love it.
And so Teeks, we had 2 seeds in a row where clipping was disabled, and we actually loved as you went into World 8. I don't recall. Did you actually see any of the 1-up mushrooms / possible poison shrooms?
I saw one of the poison mushrooms in 5F1 in the first seed, so
okay, yeah,
yeah, kind of knew moving forward. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for that.
Yeah, so in the second seed, they actually were poison shrooms again. Marky Mark found out. Fortunately, he did not find out by actually trying to collect one, but yeah, they were poison shrooms, and he avoided it. And good idea. When we were mentioning when you were in Bowser's Castle, you got right up to the top of the Disco Waffle staircase, and it was like, wait, hold on, no, do not jump, do not try the clip.
Yeah, I paused for a second and just realized all the bad luck that I've been having with clipping. So I was like, yeah, that's not going to work. Just go.
Yeah, and yeah, clipping was disabled for both seeds, so just bad luck on that end too.
Yeah, I had a little bit of time between in the middle of the seed and beforehand to kind of read over the summary of what the flags were, because it was kind of unknown to me going into it. So I saw that it was like a 50-50 chance of the hammers breaking locks, World 1 rock breaking the, being able to break, and yeah, the anti-clipping measure. So
yeah,
kind of left out on both parts.
Right. So yeah, it actually was. It rolled off. Well, it rolled clipping. You clip to the left. Now, Marky Mark did take advantage of clipping to the left in 7-2. He did the little trick where he actually picked up a star in that little notch underneath the note block bridge in 7-2.
Yes.
And then he just jumped up, grabbed the star, and clipped backwards to the left into the flooded portion underneath, into the I guess you would call that the aquifer of 7-2.
Oh no. Yeah, that's brutal. I think there was a boss bass in both 7-2s in each seed, so yeah, and of all the things to like really give me some trouble, I think the boss bass ate me in one of them, and I think the other one, I had the tail equipped and I had everything going in my favor to get over the gap, and then just got hit by that plant. So
yeah, it was nasty.
A bit of a minor setback, but at the same time, not the end of the world. I think in both seeds I just took like one death, and what's a rando seed without some shenanigans happening? So
yeah. So
true that.
Marky in 2-4, he's not gonna go for the bonus area up top, but he is. Oh, nice dodges!
Wow, running under the fire, bro. Now that's something you probably would not see most of us do.
absolutely. Yeah, I think I played it safe in 2-4 because I had the tail, so I just went to the upper section and just kind of ran past it without anything really getting in my way.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we in 2-4. Yeah, you did just jet it pretty quickly. You had a lot of PvP strats that you were able to take advantage of during.
Yeah, the enemy sets were
Transit.
actually pretty generous. So, like, even though I kind of had to kind of loop around in some certain awkward areas, I was somehow able to make it work.
Yeah,
And,
it's
yeah, and as far as actually discovering the when the anti-clip was in effect, of course it had to be in 6.5 in both counts.
yeah. We were going well when you entered in that little the power up room. Both times it was like, does Teeks know? Has he figured it out yet? And both times you were doing the maneuver, which okay, Marky Mark did exactly what you did in Bowser's fireball room there.
Yeah, really nice movement through that statue room. Love to see it.
Oh no! But
We got this. Oh, we got the scam impossible pattern, which costs
He
him
got the fireball at
fire.
the same time he jumped.
yeah,
Dude.
rude game. All right, let's just see how this goes. He did a excellent Bowser fight in the first seed though, and looks like he's got it figured out here too. Nicely
He's
done.
out. Looks like his hitbox might skew to the left because Bowser's left claw did not hit him. And get your GG's in chat for Marky Mark, who's also joining us in the booth. GG's, Marky.
GG, Marky.
Oh, Marky, there?
Push to talk deal. 44-10 on the race time, by the way.
Marky week. Oh,
I'm
there
here.
you are. Okay. Hey, welcome aboard.
Thank you. A couple of interesting races. Will he, all of maybe it's the same on both of those races? It seemed like it was.
Certainly did.
Most of them, yeah. The definitely the clipping, the J damage, and power ups, and poison shrooms. So those four definitely all did go and work the same way. And oh wait, what did?
There was one that was different that is pretty important to touch on.
Yeah.
In the second race, hammers broke locks, and because of that, Teeks blew the lock open in World 7, and it was a free world.
And I do believe that counts for probably 80% of the difference in time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. I know that I lost quite a bit of time in World 6 because of the backtracking, because of course the first forward ended up being the one that built the bridge at the end. And I played pretty much everything else but that.
Yeah. Same here.
But going into World 6, y'all were probably so Teeks, you entered World 6 right as Marky Mark was going into the Koopa fight. So that duration of the Koopa fight plus the cutscene, that was the difference in time right there. And then in World 7, when you went and you broke the lock, you took the first pipe that was right there, you go and use the music box on the Piranha, and then go and enter the airship. You didn't play any stages in World 7 at all. You didn't have to. And that really was the difference. Marky Mark ended up playing several stages and at least one fort in World 7, I think. Marky Mark, did you play two?
No, just one.
Yeah, just the one. So yeah, because that one broke the lock on the starting island. So, but yeah, that was the difference right there.
Because this was certainly an interesting flag set. I don't think we've done that particular mix before, at least from my experience. So yeah, it ended up. I mean, it ended up being more or less linear. At least the first one was, but I think inevitably ended up being kind of long just because of how many forts there were in places like World 6 and.
Yeah, it was something different. I don't recall ever seeing a race on stream where the clipping is a maybe. But I've been playing that flag set a while. I've had fun with it.
Yeah, I've been trying to recommend that we play with clipping being disabled a little bit. I love seeing people being forced to adjust, especially when you get into 7.1 and 7.6, because those, especially the speedrun strats, you never see those, of course, for obvious reasons, being played through in speedruns. But when you get those disabled, you can't play those through. Now you end up saying, okay, well, let's actually go and use technique. So, it's a different kind of skill, and it changes the game up in a different way. So I love seeing it happen. And don't get me wrong, Teeks, I absolutely love, and especially the I think the 4.5 and the 6.5 clips. I love seeing those secret exits, so to speak.
Ah, yes.
But on the other hand, I also when we do disable clipping, I absolutely love being able to say, all right, let's actually make people play it through the way the game was mapped out. Even if on a technical way you say, well, the game was designed this way, and they obviously built the game where you could clip through, which I do agree with. I do like saying, okay, we know that the game was mapped out this way. Let's play it as it was mapped.
Right.
So, regardless, I want to give you both our thanks for showing up and giving us a couple of good races.
Yeah, thank you so much for hosting, and thank you for the commentary as well. And yeah, GG's to Marky and Heels. Had a lot of fun tonight. Great races.
A couple of things. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Marky.
Just saying GG's. One other thing I do like about that flag set is when it's a maybe on clipping disabled. Ideally, you want to find someplace early on where you can check and know for sure one way or another if you can clip or not. As you don't want to run into a 7.1 or a 7.6 early and not know the answer to that question.
Yes, and you both went and discovered in 2 Fort, I believe, in the first seed. Or no. Marky, you didn't. You had already discovered it, but then Teeks, you got into 2 Fort, and you discovered it by picking up and then immediately losing a Firefly.
Ah, yes, I remember that.
Yeah, and that was a little bit of a commentator's curse. Leslie made a comment about, if he finds Spike Fort, and then the very next thing that happens is you find Spike Fort, and I'm like, oh no, Teeks, don't go for the power up.
The game knows, I swear it. It's just like LOZ Cards fan says. The game knows.
Yeah, it was painful to watch because I'm looking, it's the perfect setup, and I'm like, oh no, there's no way out of this. And it happened. But
Sure did.
It was still good fun, and definitely appreciate you showcasing, and some great P-Speed strats all throughout both seeds.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So glad to see that you've been keeping up with the practice, and we've been enjoying it. So our viewers here were definitely appreciative. We do have a couple of clips that we're going to put in, owing to a couple of different things that happened. Of course, I think Leslie, I forget the first one, but then the second one, we did Marky's reverse clip. So that actually already hit Some other folks already got it, and I'll get another clip for the second race, too.
Oh, in 7-2?
Yes, your 7-2 reverse clip. That was wonderful. So, that was... I don't remember the exact terms, but it was basically people were saying, "Oh yes, big brain play in some regard or other, heads up or high intelligence, whatever it was."
Galaxy Brain.
Galaxy brain, yeah, something. Yeah, you recognize the situation, you took it to your advantage, and you played it. So awesome sauce, dude.
Yeah, that's always a fun clip to do. And both times 7-2 had Boss Bass waiting up top, so I need
Right?
to do the flip and avoid it.
Absolutely. All right. Well, before we call it a night, anything else going on?
I think that's pretty much it from me.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to add either.
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
All I had to do was add kick the bot in the rear because it missed a link.
Yeah, you and I both. Like, oh, hey, bot. For some reason, it did not pick up Mark. So
And
yes.
heels from the first race.
And heels from the first race. Yeah. So yeah, there's a few runners who definitely deserve to be celebrated for this. So want to thank you all. And we also want to, of course, celebrate Stewie Cartman, who got a PB. Was it 53-13 today?
51-31, I believe it was mentioned earlier.
Oh, 51-31.
One death early hammer and one hand.
Yeah,
so just some details.
Yeah, awesome timing there. And yeah, 51-13 or 51-31, sorry. And let's see, looking at what we got going on here. So if you are in our Discord, the SMB3 Randomizer Discord, we do want to see if we can put together a little community event in the next day or two. So keep an eye out for that. We'd love to have anybody joining us who would just love to show out and do some fun randomizer seeds. As for all the other stuff, of course, you can go on to speedgaming.org and hit that schedule link and look see what people have going on. There's a lot of activities going on, especially now that we're recovering from Speed Gaming Live. We got some Z1R, we got some Final Fantasy randomizer coming up, and Link to the Past randomizer as well going on. And then there's other community events happening. So check it out and give the runners and the channels a follow so you can stay aware of what is going on. Marky Mark and Teeks, final thoughts before we call it a night? I think I already called out for that.
Yeah, just once again, thank you to Speed Gaming as always for hosting this, and thank you Diesel Pilot and Leslie Pro for taking up comms. Greatly appreciate it, and GG again to Marky Mark and Heels. It's been a fun time tonight.
Thank you, Teeks. Leslie?
Thanks, Teeks. Tonight was a lot of fun. GG's to both of you as well as Heels. I definitely enjoyed it.
And I am always happy to spend a Saturday evening with you all out there in Chatland. But before I say goodnight, I do want to tell you all, stay safe and stay kind so that we can see you all next time. And when the next time comes, we'll see you all right here. Goodbye, everybody.
Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.